So everybody slow down.
Normal life stresses at school. Today we're going to hear from Laura Delano. She was a professional psychiatric patient, in her own words, for over 10 years. She was going through very normal life stresses at school, but decided to trust the experts. She came from a family of means and went to Harvard's greatest hospitals.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I think she was on Tucker too. Yeah, we saw her on Tucker. It's pretty interesting. You should check that out.
No.
Pretty powerful
Wait, Gemini
story.
and Crow. Which of these is?
Yeah, it's right in bed with the ones I usually ignore or just cast off as. Yeah, they're getting paid. Yeah, you've seen a lot of doctors and people, they'll just cast them off as crazy conspiracy theorists. And they lose their licenses because once they start venturing down that path, they have to be taken out of the system. They're not considered safe for Western medicine. I want to learn to play guitar and sing just like Bradley. That's insane. Absolutely insane. Why? Yeah, his wife probably pops a lot of that shit. That's probably why he doesn't say anything. Or they're just waiting for the right moment. I mean, considering people have been getting killed, including their own family members over the years. I know some of them have lost parents, uncles, aunts, siblings, spouses. Yeah, and they're literally right in the lion's den if you can't see that. Wow. I give her a little kick just to let her know to turn it up a little bit. And police, when I grow up, can I sound like police? That's what I was thinking while I'm praying on my knees. But now that I'm grown, I find a sound of my own. I'm in the studio now, and I feel like I'm home. Can you feel it? Yeah. I'm like 6 damn strings, never said it so appealing. Can you feel it? Yeah. I'm like once you got the mic, you better sing like you believe. 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 Now my music's been shoved because these people don't believe in me, but I'm a bit of shove up before they hear the end of me. I'll be writing songs till the end of all eternity. Went to college, man, my dad was my fraternity. Never stick my nose in the shit that ain't concerning me, but I'll be the first to swing, man, if you're burning me. Every day you wait's just another day wasted. I'm so damn close, man, I can taste it. But can you feel it? Yeah. I'm like 6 damn strings, never said it so appealing. Can you feel it? Yeah. I'm like, once you grab the mic, you better sing like you believe. Like you believe. Like you believe. Right, so again, it's important too for people to understand that over the years, and a lot of those programs, both private and public, okay, we have personally seen people we were in the programs with, some become doctors, some become police officers, some go into the military, some become artists, some wind up back on the street, druggies, some wind up dead, some wind up doing things they shouldn't and overstepping their grounds with weapons, chemicals, taking advantage, playing it very smart. You know, we got some pretty sick criminals out of some of those groups, and they'd be the ones to have access and the capability, knowledge, awareness, access to the lists of people who are targets. For what? Right, well, when you have people and investigators
right? They're going to have lists too, right? They got to know who's being targeted so they can help prevent. Right, see, they don't really get in the way unless something happens, right? There has to be a cause for concern. They're not just going to... Right, they might look into things and then go, oh yeah, wow, these people are setting them up. Yeah, they tried to kill them and they're fucking their kids. They're making a lot of money and they're tricking a lot of investigators and activists. And some of them like to be tricked because it's very profitable. It's like a business to them. They're playing these feeding and chasing games. They're getting the kids on board. Get the Karens, the races, the dog kicker. It's fucking crazy. It's so sick and disgusting. Yeah, a lot of those over-medicated, weaponized people that become doctors, police officers, they go into the military. Some of them do some sick shit. We arrest them all the time. Yeah, and because of my awareness and involvement with a lot of these things, that's why we see it so clearly and why we were targeted. Yeah, aside from the vaccine shit, you know. I know. Hopefully people are waking up to that and they do what they can to report on the facts here. We're dead mothers watching from the great beyond, and we really hope you do the right thing. Many already have. It's beautiful. That's what keeps us going. We see it every day, and it's like good medicine. It's everywhere. We see it, we hear it, and just people, sometimes the channels of what they're doing. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Fighting the good fight, educating about basic human functioning, laws, process and procedure, things that exist, capabilities. Why it's important we get those capabilities, technology, and education into the hands of our local authorities and police teams all around the world. Okay, America, here in America. I won't speak outside America, right? Well, I mean, a lot of that stuff is being made over there, right? And then they ship it here. Right? Because we got Americans over there too, right? So we're on a planet of continents where people can travel around from landmass to landmass. When should you be concerned? Do you need to speak up for a certain group? Do you need to get rid of a certain group? Because we got good people and sickos in every single one of them. So when we see anybody trying to fucking advocate for veterans or beaten women or fucking kids with leukemia, you fucking piss us the fuck off so bad, you nasty fucking stupid pieces of shit. I really hope the proper authorities here in Augusta, Maine do what they're supposed to do to help these kids. All together now. Yeah, focus on getting the proper education. We have 100,000 public schools in America. Did you know that? A lot of people didn't know that. Did you know we have 100,000 public schools in America? Who cares? I mean, does it matter that you have a number on it? So any sales and marketing people, just so you know, just like with the technology and the education, how that capability is in the hands of criminals and tow truck drivers, right? We should probably get that into the hands of the proper authorities and educate children and adults as to how those things exist so they can't get taken advantage of and they're not so naive and medicated. Just a thought. Just a thought. I'm just brainstorming, really.
Like you believe, like you believe, like you believe in you, 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 like you believe.
It's time to take on summer projects, and Ford has the right vehicles for the job. No wonder Ford are the #1 selling commercial vehicles 41 years straight. Get 0% APR for 36 months with 0 down, 0 payments for up to 90 days, plus a 2-year premium maintenance plan.
Pretty amazing, right? The Sony True RGB TV.
Sunny Houston finally says what she really thinks about white people. It's gonna be all love, right?
A high
We love all. But why is it? What about Chinese people? How does she feel about Chinese people? Mexicans. Why white people? Like what? I mean, because when you can see clearly these people are right out of certain areas and that kind of Bible Belt mentality. So white people is a bunch of multiple sub-races, okay? They belong to many different religions globally, including Christianity, Judaism, and Islam, as well as being religiously unaffiliated. A large and growing share of white adults identify as atheists, agnostic, or nothing in particular. Nip. Nip. Go tuck yourself. Get the fuck out of here. A bunch of nasty fucking people. I don't even want to listen to it. Oh, it's fucking stupid. Hopefully people are getting the point and they bring to surface the actual fucking reality of it. I know, it just goes and you lose a lot of your profit and hate and debate. Sorry. Take one.
Senator Collins.
My days come. Stop for nothing. Take warning. My days come. My days come. Every damn day. Bad day. Day by day. No regrets. I will keep moving.
Görme
we're trying this out. Try to show you. Hold on. I don't know if you can see. Okay, so someone's trying to give me some advice on that. So bend way forward and do this. Yeah, you do about 5 of those. I can feel that. Go slow. Am I doing it right? Yeah, that's not easy. That's heavy. Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome. Makes a big difference. Be careful. Yeah, I can really feel that. That's hard to reach areas. Oh man.
Say hello to Butterfly Shrimp, now on Babes for only $5.
Yeah, that was back, kind of similar time frame. Yeah, so someone was just looking back into some of the history when East Coast Marketing, Apex, Smokies, a lot of shit was getting shut down that we just happened to be working for, passing through. Yeah, we worked for all 3 of those for a short period of time. The Apex Marketing place, that was the place that was selling the Virogenics and blue gel for arthritis. I know, we made a joke, like, why don't you mix the Virogenics and the blue gel? And they did. I think that's the methylene blue stuff. Yeah, they got shut down. Some Hawaiian set up shop with a dude in Litchfield. Had a chicken barn. They made a call center in there. We were getting calls in from like California and stuff. People wanting to buy the weight loss products. Remember? Mighty John's Money Music. I know. They had hired somebody in one of the first teams. I was on the first team they hired. But in one of the first teams they had hired, there was a radio dude. He worked for one of the... He didn't work there too long, I don't think. But I remember him sitting next to me. Dude, his voice, he had that radio voice. And if a call for Mighty John's Money Music came in, I'd start laughing my ass off. Thank you for calling Mighty John's Money Music. I don't know why it made me laugh. I don't know. But yeah, no, they got shut down. Yeah, we made jokes with them. I remember the two, they said we'd never get unemployment from them. No one would ever get unemployment from them, and we did. But we caught them up in a three-way. It was funny. Right, so then remember the programs and stuff we were on too. And knowing the level of security and surveillance. Remember we talked about the implants and stuff. David Wilcock is well versed on this in 97, 98. Did you get the cassette tapes? Or? Right, so anyways. Don't forget to fill in the tab. You're not going to get the right information. It's going to be a totally different movie. If you don't fill in the tab, you're watching a fucking comic strip, dude. Nightmare on Elm Street. Anyways, yeah, for real. Right, so remember at that time, too, just my level of awareness. And then with the drug trafficking and shit going on, and people getting pissed about that, and I saw a way I could help them a little bit. Because, well, there was this, remember that big black guy, Charmin, down in Portland? Yeah, well, because I had worked for the fundraising companies all down throughout Massachusetts and yeah, Pawtucket, Lowell, Providence. We did Narragansett Valley. Totally different than Lowell. When you go from Lowell to Narragansett Valley, you really start to see the 6 or 7, you know? Sick. Did they deserve it? I know, remember I told them my name was Mary Donahue at first. And they were like, some of them, because they knew, they were like, oh God, they fucking try not to laugh, right? They figured it out, and they knew who I was. Yeah, I made sure to have mail in my real name go to the Pawtucket when we did Pawtucket. Holy shit, that place. You could, some of the stores were like a bank, you know, when you go to the drive-thru. And they just pass it through the window and it's plate glass. Like, I just want a Snickers bar. What the fuck? Where are all the white people? This is an Irish bar. What the fuck? Is that racist or? Jesus Christ. I know, I can remember too some of the people in those neighborhoods when they saw me picking up envelopes for the police or firefighters. They called me over and said, hey, you work for that company? Yeah. I wouldn't be grabbing the envelope that said firefighters if I didn't. Oh yeah, they would say some shit, huh? I know, and a lot of it I already knew. I'd just be like, wow, thanks for telling me. Thank you. I'll watch out for myself. Yeah, thank you. Right. Oh, man. I know, remember one time we got pulled over, too, with those guys. They had the cracked windshield. And the officer had a paper, a wanted paper of a wanted murderer. And he looked over at Tim Shady, and he was like, nope, I guess that's not the guy. And he looked back at me, and he winked. And then, yeah, just walked back to his car. I didn't respond. I was just, I remember, like, in that moment. Because already being aware of things and stuff, I don't think it was, no, I think it helped me, really. It probably saved my life. I know, because I remember being like, where the fuck's he going? Pulled us over, cracked windshield. Didn't even give him a ticket, I don't think. Looked at Tim Shady, saying he looked like a wanted murderer. Looked down at a wanted paper, said, no, I guess you're not the guy. Looked in the back. There was like 4 or 5 of us back there, and there's a van. I know. Well, you can check all the records on that, I'm sure. Many already have. If you don't have the capability of doing it, you can take our word for it or not. It really doesn't matter. Get along, little doggy. Get along. But yeah, anyways, I remember too, it was around that time. And just noticing some of the connections and the trafficking and the racist shit and the fucking, oh man, who killed Kennedy? Are you kidding me? And how was Kennedy killed? If I should die, die, don't cry. For real? Think about it. It's all there, man. It's all there. It's not connecting any kind of, I didn't write the song, dude. It's well known throughout these things, and people do the best they can to be artistic, to bring awareness to those things. And I mean, if that's not telling the whole fucking story, and that song, I don't know what is. Eminem has a few good ones too, yeah. Gangster Grass, yeah, they're really good. Dirty Heads, yeah. Slightly Stupid. You see the difference from the West Coast to the Bible Belt areas. Holy fuck, I mean, you really start to go, wow, 6 or 7. Wait. Neither. I'm in neutral. I am in neutral. Please. We're coasting. Yeah, so if you remember that too, and just the high level of security, surveillance, probation officers we worked with, and now we were living, let's see, when 2003 came along and a lot of stuff had already been shut down. Now, do you remember when we were living by the fire station right over here, right up the road? Literally like a football field away. Yeah. Now, remember Red, who used to come visit? He was a big guy, wore a 3-piece suit and a tie. He kept an eye on special cases. Yeah, I think some of the people that were around me at that time didn't really get the gist of it. Now they do. Or they did over the years, yeah. Right, so anyways, yeah, a little bit before that, when all that other stuff was going on, 2001 to late 90s, when all that stuff was happening, and implementary devices, and they were experimenting with implants instead of the anklets on the outside. This is very well known. So that's what scares us, is when people refuse to educate others about it, or they try like we do, and they get casted off as crazy or targeted by psychos and criminals that want to stop that or get revenge or keep people quiet. I mean, there's a whole host of things going on. I think Mr. Wilcock called it the frequency wars. 2012 Enigma. Crop circles and pineal gland. Bioweapons. Look at this cool drone. Stardust. Yeah, so if you go back till you'll check the record, so I can remember being like, well, I know I can't join the force, but I used to see an open door here to really help them out, so hold on, I'll be right back. So remember that Craig Martin guy? He's dead now. He had died in that apartment building over by St. Augustine that got torn down. Yeah, he died of an overdose back in those days. It was right around this time. If you remember, I took him down to Portland. He knew Charmin. And he knew where all the drug spots were, the buyers and sellers. And yeah, we took a little ride. He tried jumping out of the car. It was funny. Buyers and sellers, let's go. I don't remember when we got to Charmin's. I wasn't even going to get let in that place because, they wanted you to do drugs to get in there. I was like, dude, I have a fear of needles. I'll snort it, or they squirted it on my tongue, right? Heroin. Ugh. It's bad stuff. Don't do it. I don't like it at all. Thank goodness, though, I had a tolerance to it over the years. Not that I was a user. I never used needles, but I had snorted it a few times, so I had an idea. Right, so I wasn't even going to get in that place otherwise. I know, I almost start to shake just thinking about it. I was really scared. Yep, so that big black eye charm. So if you go back in the records, you'll see the drug busts that were made around that time. And yeah, Mr. Martin died of I think a drug overdose in that apartment building right after that. You can check the records, it's all there. Helped with a lot of those drug busts, huh? That was probably, oh man, a year or two, maybe a year and a half before 9/11. Yeah, and then 9/11, when the fundraising company, some of those people, yeah, I was left for dead in the woods way up north there by that restaurant owned by the Indians. They were serving Jello shots. I was only 19, so I shouldn't have even been in there, right? Yeah, that's why, again, where's the issue there? Yeah, making sure that people are carding people, IDing people, blah, blah, blah. I looked older for my age, fairly enough. Not really, though, huh? Yeah, I mean, most people can tell and would have ID'd me. It wasn't that kind of place, no. Yeah, well, see, the men that took me from the bar, the police said that truck and then some of the witness statements. Yeah, he said that those guys were wanted for abusing special needs children in the area. We already knew that. FYI. Yeah, so I mean, again, we shouldn't have been doing those things. Exactly. It was our decision. We're not blaming anybody for anything. We're just trying to educate people as to what happened. So yeah, we were left on the snowmobile trails up there. I believe it was the same snowmobile trails the psychos who got into the planes that hit the towers came through. Yeah, and when you get that, even if something could have been prevented there, they would have just gotten other goons to get in the plane. No problem. So it's for people to understand that and how people are getting killed, trying to bring awareness and understanding to a lot of those things in very similar situations. Mm-hmm. Right, so that's just an example as to when, yeah, I'm never going to make the force, but just try to stay out of the way, right? You almost got yourself killed, but thanks, that did help with the investigations. No problem. Yeah, I went to work at LL Bean for a little while after that at the call center, and then I got pregnant for Jamie. Yeah, I was at the LL Bean call center. I think I worked at Walmart for a little bit too, a short period of time, and then I got pregnant for Jamie. I worked through my pregnancy. I think I was at LL Bean when I was pretty pregnant. I think I'd worked at Walmart a little bit before that and then decided to go to the LL Bean call center in Waterville. I don't think it's there anymore. I know, we used to put pictures up on the wall if a celebrity called. So-and-so placed an order. Remember the Maury Povich show used to call? They'd buy sweaters and stuff for the whole audience. How nice. Anyways.